It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. You look at Washington. There's a screen by Aldama. 5 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Down low. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Doncic fires from way out. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Wells with the steal. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Booker the bounce pass. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Wizards.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Pass to Filipowski, and he jams it with authority.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And here is Wells after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And Doncic gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, they give up a three on one end, and Luka gets it right back.
Jones up top. Pass to Booker. Pulls up. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Booker's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Filipowski. Just 5 on the clock. And now Philadelphia on the break.
Yeah, Ball just really good at running in transition. Smart at knowing where to sprint to in the open floor.
Now, here's Doncic. Wells wide open. And Washington again with the bucket. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Booker. Over Wells. Booker, no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Towns. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
The size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Screen by Ball. The Wizards with another miss.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
To the inside. Now, Filipowski. The three for Doncic. And Jones sends it back.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Washington has possession. It's a 5-point game. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Towns.
This is exactly what you need from Karl Anthony Towns on the defensive end.
To the wing right side. Clifford. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Jones. Back to Booker. Beasley with the steal. Pass to Doncic. Now Aldama takes a three, and Jones pulls it down. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Kevin, back to you.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Beasley outside. A three ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Booker outside. .129 left in the first quarter.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And a deep three from Doncic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside, Jones. Pass to Booker. Nice move. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Booker's got 7.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Aldama can't hit. Towns, the screen. Taken away. Here's Aldama. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Henderson. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Cornette can't get it to go. Out to the right wing. Doncic fires from way outside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead, up 1. We'll get things
16.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for Washington.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Pass to Filipowski. And here is Wells. McCollum with the ball. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Bull can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Henderson looking it over. Over Williams. Out to DeRozan. Beyond the arc. Washington with the rebound. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Williams. Pass to Wells. Here's McCollum. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Henderson outside. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. And Bull pulls it down. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Filipowski. Misses the three. Here's Philadelphia. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to O'Neal. Spins. And DeRozan. Here we go.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Here's Mullins. Nothing on the board. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. McCollum outside. To end the drought. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you get into the space of DeMar DeRozan on the perimeter, and he'll give you the blow-by. Let him get a clean look at a jump shot, and he'll burn you that way, too.
And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Washington trails by 4.
Number 5.
From the arc. And another miss by Washington. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Henderson. Outside, Town. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Mullins, no good. And Washington has possession. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Kicks it out to McCollum. The Wizards with another miss. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Mullins. A three-pointer is right on target. Mullins got his first 3 points of the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Pass to McCollum. They need this. And he hits the jump shot. McCollum's got 5 now.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Left side, O'Neal. And stolen by Williams. Beasley outside. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. In the corner, Henderson with it. DeRozan inside. Nice D from Doncic.
pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Looking to get it going. Can't connect from short range. Philadelphia leading by 5. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Washington making a change here. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Booker with it. Now guarded by Wells. Booker, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
The 3, Beasley. Hands it from downtown.
For 3.
Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead. Pass to Jones. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
Now, Doncic. 34 seconds left in the first half.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
And Doncic with the triple.
3-point.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside, Ball. Booker with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 2. And will return shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now, here's Ball. Booker looking around. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Now Eldama. Inside. Here's Ball. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Wiggins outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Filipowski.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Ball, that's good. And so Booker will bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Pass Pass to Jones. And here's Wiggins. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And good that time. And now a 4-point Washington lead.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Here's Wiggins. Filipowski grabs the board. McCollum with the ball. He has 7. Pass to Bull. Shoots over ball. Again, the Wizards score.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Wiggins outside. Good chance here for Booker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Booker's got 12 points in the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Up top, Eldama. Back to McCollum. Stolen by Ball. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, with those long strides, Andrew Wiggins so dangerous in transition.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Clifford. There's the triple. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
On the wing, Wiggins. Now here's Jones. Shot clock at 5. For the tie. Booker. He nails it, and we're tied up. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Pass to Clifford. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
McCollum outside. And they get it. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Here's Booker. No good from 18. Here's Bull. He's got 6. That one goes in. Bull's got the game tied up here for Washington.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Booker. He's got 14. Henderson outside. Now Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there it is for him.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And the basket by McCollum.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
McCollum fires from way outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Booker, right side. Beasley with the steal. And Washington again with the bucket. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. Outside DeRozan. Over Williams. DeRozan's shot is off. Beasley outside. Outside Williams. Pass to Wells. McCollum outside for the lead. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Beasley. Over Jones. Again, the Wizards score.
Not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Pass to Booker. Shoots. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Henderson. No scoring in this one. Over to the wing. The putback. Outside DeRozan. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Beasley outside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Washington out in front. They're up by 2. Live from Philadelphia. Here. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Luka on the move. And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, my goodness. Luka Doncic. We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
Pass to Cornette. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Doncic. 4 on the clock. Rebound by Williams. Wizards leading by 4. And here is Doncic. He's covered by Cornette. Fades and shoots. And Washington again with the bucket.
And you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
A shake. Here's Mullins. Rebound, Washington. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Here's Doncic. Off target from the wing.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Mullins in the corner. DeRozan scanning the floor. To the right side. Shots good by Mullins.
Well, I think this is a great area of growth for DeMar DeRozan. His ability to use his teammates to enhance the team scoring.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Hey, fans, bring your attention to center court.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thank you, Allie.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Back to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Henderson, bounce pass. DeRozan with it. Williams picks him up. DeRozan's shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Puts up a deep three. Oh, Doncic, long range.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Outside, Towns. The 9-foot shot. Rebound by the Wizards. Doncic outside. Shoots over Henderson. And a beautiful finish by Doncic. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for Washington. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now.
Start moving with your mascot. Once again, let's hear it for your dancing mascot, Franklin the Dog.
Booker with it. Pass to Towns. Fades back. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls.
Is the mid-range for Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Mullins in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Mullins got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love how Ball moves the rock. Incredible instincts on the offensive end.
Here's Doncic. Shoots over Ball. And he can't bank that one in.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And Jones now atop the key. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That one is off. Wizards leading by 8. And the 3 misses. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ball. Lays it in off the window.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now Ball. Now Eldama. For 3. Cleared away by Jones.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Wells. Towns. It's deflected. Aldama with the ball. Bull fires. And he sinks the the fadeaway J.
And the touch ball is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Misses the three. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Washington. 8-point game. Now Bull throws it down. What an assist!
Yeah, Luka Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
Now Ball. Outside Booker. Booker sinks the three.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Now, here's Doncic. Shoots. And Ball with the block. 5 on the clock.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Ball with the rebound.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And so it's the Wizards with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
And that's a good point. I mean, well, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up.